Hello there everybody, and welcome back to more Banjo-Kazooie. Today we are back in Mad Monster Mansion, taking on quite a few odd things like whip cracks that are just floating around in water, and that is very weird. There's a whole bunch of eggs aligning here, so if you can get past the skeletons, be sure to collect those. If not, put down the game controller right now, because they're pretty easy to get past. Over here is a kind of a clockish switch, which it looks like it opens the church door. And they will give us 14 seconds to get there. Actually, I think I forgot to take down the gate. Those lovely thorns, how they've grown. Music to my ears as you moan. Well, anyway, I think I forgot to take down the gate in the first place. Yeah, I did. It's obviously right there. Big oak door is very tough. Stupid bear is not fast enough. Hi, Gruntilda. We're gonna kick your gate down. We'll be there to be fast enough pretty quickly. I just didn't get the head start I needed, and you can't break the gate with speed shoes on anyway. So I just thought I'd kind of restart that. Now, there's no excuse. So we're getting to the church in record time flat. There opens the door, and we all know where that is. Get on Kazooie first to save a couple extra seconds when you get into the speed shoes, and cut every corner possible because 14 seconds isn't much time to get to the church door. So anyway, we're right in there, so it doesn't really matter. Hooray, 2 seconds left. Now, as I was saying, well actually I wasn't saying that. Anyway, the creepiest part in Banjo-Kazooie is now upon us. And you'll probably soon see why this is so creepy, because, man, here it comes anyway, so hold on to your hats as I climb up the piano keys and get up onto the organist's seat. And apparently, some part of the organist is still left, so here we go. Collect the Mumbo token over here, and that'll make 15. And we're up on the piano. Nothing happens to be here until you look up. Moat's hand, the creepiest part ever, sends shudders up my spine every time I look at him. So, we gotta climb kind of the piano with Kazooie, because she's the only one who can grip onto it. And Moat's hand plays his organ with ease. But can you follow him on the keys? Oh, man. So anyway, this hand is going to float down here. 3-fingered hand. And it's going to press the keys. The keys pressed will be highlighted in blue. And you can hit each of those to kind of copy his song. That's apparently what he wants. Ever so often he'll hit black keys, which will make it pretty hard on you because the black keys are quite a bit smaller and harder to hit. And if you end up hitting one of the keys wrong, I don't know what'll happen. I haven't messed up yet, but I'm probably going to. Not bad, Bear, but now watch me copy this tune and amazed I'll be. So, he's going to play another tune for us. This one is probably going to be longer and harder. So keep hitting the black keys that he keeps pressing. Why does he keep pressing those? I actually have no idea what this song we're playing is, this duet, but it kind of blends in with the original background music, which is an amazing composition, the church's Mad Monster Mansion music. That's incredible. I love it. It sends chills up my spine. So anyway, I don't know what this tune actually is, but all I know is to play it and copy him. I think we're just about through with it now because it's getting kind of torturous how long it is. I think this is it. Yes, it is. And he's going to disappear and say, "Your music skills are mighty fine, so take this golden piece of mine." And a Jiggy will appear up on one of the top organ pipes. So that's kind of where we're headed next. Here's a book. For all of those people who can read music out there, I know you probably won't do it for me, but I've always wondered what that meant. I don't know. I can't read music, so there you go, I'm illiterate. That's 4 lives, and be sure to pick up that live really quickly, because if you forget it, then it's not going to do anyone any good. Here's a Jiggy. And that will make number 5. Yes, that was just a guess. I actually had forgotten how many I had in the last episode, so I don't know.
Here's the skeleton destroyed, and don't injure yourself on the keys. Now I was thinking there was a black hat around here somewhere, because I know there are quite a few secrets from last time I played this game up on the church, beams up there. I don't know. But we're gonna have to find a fly pad to get up there in the first place. So that's kind of where I'm headed next. During this hang time while I'm looking for this, I guess I can ask you, how do you guys like the banner around the episode video thing? Because I worked hard on it and I really, really like it. But if you guys don't, just let me know because I don't want to be displeasing anyone. Probably gonna take more than one to get me to let go of it though. But just please voice your opinion because I like feedback and I don't get too much of it. But it's such a sad story. Okay, up on here, I know you guys are faithful. If you're watching this, you're deemed faithful, I suppose. And if you're not, you won't know what I'm saying, so I guess you won't have time to feel guilty. Tell your friends, kids. Okay, now we just fell down here and broke our necks again. I don't know why this is taking me so long. Should really speed all this part up. And we can kind of flip up here and spring to the top and play the keys again. Did that? I wasn't quite sure if that made a sound or not. I can't hear much of the game audio as I'm commentating, so. Let's see. Back here. It's not here. Where is that stinking fly pad? We're somewhere around here. It's just, oh, it's being so mean to us. You know the church from up here. There's something up. Aha! There's the fly pad.
Now, how do we get to it is the question. I'm just gonna kind of stand over here and stuff like that, and hopefully we'll be able to go away. Whenever you don't want skeletons around, I suppose you kind of bat at them with your hands. And I hope they'll leave, but I hope none of you have had that experience. That would be... oh, that would be scary if a skeleton came up to you. Okay, here's a honeycomb piece, as you can obviously see. That'll make 5. So all we gotta do is get the other one in Mad Monster Mansion, and we'll have a new piece to our meter. Which it looks like we desperately need, I've gotta say. Looks like we desperately need, I'll repeat. Skeletons jump back to life after a while, because they can, in all games, they can somehow replenish themselves. Okay, here comes the boardwalk, which is a very, very scary part, and it's... Hey, go away, dude. Go away. No one likes you. Okay, here's a Mumbo token, and if we can survive long enough to get over to it... yeah, I'm gonna get it. Okay, 16. We need 20 in this world, so we're a far cry from what we need. Especially with the amount of Mumbo tokens on this game. They don't grow in trees, even though there is quite a few in each world. Here's the witch switch, and that's gonna create a Jiggy in the creepy witch's eye. And we'll get to bust her eyes later, so I guess that's all worth it. As you'll notice, the music has restarted for some reason. Don't know why. Anyway, it's time for the beam walk again. 1, 2, 1, 2. If we can just keep a steady motion across... hold on. I think I'm gonna go back here because that would be the best way to fall and not break our necks. Oh, come on! I completely contradicted what I was trying to do. And there we go again. Breaking our own necks. With 3 health meter parts left, I'm not gonna stick around in this church for much longer. The only part I'm curious about is if there's a Mumbo token up here. So I'm gonna go check them. Oh no! Not the green ghosties. And I hardly have any golden feathers to spare, so I'm not staying in here. This place is too creepy for my likings. I'm getting out of here. Bye-bye. Back out, and the church closes for good. You're gonna have to hit that switch to get back into it, so I hope we got everything. I think we did. Anyway, I'm looking for some health pieces right now. There might be some in this grass maze. If Kazooie could poke her head into this lock, then it can bust the gate. And that'll be over here. Now, there are ghosts in this maze, which you have to look out for. I was kind of stuck there. I don't know what happened to my control stick. Oh, that was so close to a game over. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, these graves. I'm finally grateful for these graves because they each give you a health piece each, which will help me get back on my feet after that ghost sighting in the garden. I'm not going back in there anytime soon. All I have to do is keep bashing away at these guys and they'll eventually fall to pieces, which is a good thing. I don't like it when most people fall to pieces, but when graves do, that's a good thing. Grab each honeycomb piece, and I think that's the last one we'll need. Hey, but these graves are being generous, so I guess we can just chide on them enough so that they'll give us their honeycomb piece. Up on this grave, I guess I'm going to jump up here next, is you can backflip up on here, and you can get up... you can get up onto the roof, which will help you get a Jiggy, and you're going to need Kazooie because that's pretty steep. A steep place. I don't know why. That didn't look as steep as some of the other places that Banjo can walk, but there's some kind of object in the game that doesn't like it. Well, hey, you just passed your best note score for this world. Oh, hooray, 11 is a great feat. 17 Mumbo tokens. So you want to go in the place where the Mumbo token is to get up to the top of the church steeple. which looks like quite a bit smaller. I don't know why. Church was quite a bit bigger from the inside. Anyway, hang on to this pole and backflip up for the Jiggy. That'll make it number 6, and that is a huge, huge height is where it is. Down there is the mansion, we can obviously see. And there's the moon. Oh, dude, if I get that thing as the thumbnail, everything I've gone through will be worth it. Kinda looks like there's a scary face on the moon. Just a warning, please don't watch any further at night, because it's getting pretty creepy. But anyway, I think we're going to be heading into Gobi's Valley next to get more Momo tokens, so that's where I'm going to be going next. Here we are at the outside of Mad Monster Man. Oh, and it's a grave. I don't even have a chance to finish the world name properly. I haven't used my English accent in a while, so I suppose it's about time I use that again. It's not really a good one, though. Okay, outside here once again. We're back in the lava place, which I don't really like. Screen lights up bright at certain points, but then dives back into the darkness, which makes it really hard to see. We got 20 Jiggies, that's good. So that'll be probably enough to open up the next world. And there's only 2 more worlds left after this one, so we're getting near the end of the game, and I'm glad to say that we've been going through this game and doing a good job. So over here I'm going to stop over by Freezy to Peak really fast to get the Witch Switch Jiggy, which you remember probably popped up in the witch's eye. So that's what we're going to get next. Up here is the spring pad and the annoying fly pad, which was up there, and you remember that, how we tried to get that so many times. If you don't remember that, you must die. So it's every day he's shuffling. I'm not going to try to make music with my teeth, but that was just too tempting. He was just shuffling to the beat there. Okay, up here, and the fly pad snaps. Apparently we're getting this much faster. Here's the eye. It may look like you can fly right in, but of course it's glassed. So just break it, and it doesn't do a Jiggy animation because we got it while we were in the air technically. But that's a 7th Jiggy, 21, so we're doing really, really good. I can't wait to get into some of the later levels. Back into the outside where, man, I'm having trouble remembering names today. Tootie says she's fine with me, but reruns on TV are not good for, I can't think of a way to rhyme that, but anyway, she's rerunning some of her rhymes because I guess she's getting old. I sometimes picture her with a paper up there, just reading them off over a loudspeaker or whatever. Grunty's best friend at Wizz school was the awful fatty Hattie. Well, I don't really care, Gruntilda. Fill me up on health. I mean, didn't you used to do that? Into Gobi's Valley for the 2nd time, so we can have some fun. We went in here first time, but that was only to get the speed shoes, which are right here. And we lose them as quickly as we gain them, and as quickly as they run in the first place. I'm just gonna collect every note I can here because we might as well. I mean, there's no point in not doing that. Other than I guess it wastes time. It kind of makes the episode longer in the first place. There's no really point in it. Okay, there are tons of sandhills here, as I mentioned before, so you'll need Kazooie to transport yourself. So kind of be sure to hang on to her. Well, I guess it's not really possible to lose Kazooie, so I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just weird that way. Down the sandhill, over here is a hand, but he won't try to slap you. Grandpa's got a Jiggy. Ner. Who that remind you of? I know there was some other video game character that laughed like that. Oh, these Beatles! The Beatles are just like going mad today. What's a famous song from the Beatles? I don't know. I can't make a joke of that. Okay, jump over here and tell me how I survived that. How did I not? Never mind. Anyway, we're gonna need the speed shoes, obviously, to get that Jiggy away from what was his name? Grabba. And he has the Jiggy, so we can fall in the sand, but it won't do any good. And boom, got it out of sands. No, I've had that 1,000 years. Well done, mortal. Oh, kind of that old-fashioned sigh. So we do the dance with the Jiggy. And that's our first Jiggy in Gobi's Valley, which I never really noticed how old the Jiggies were. That kind of says something about Gruntilda's lair and Gruntilda herself. But, 1,000 years somebody's been holding on to that. So Gobi's Valley's been around for quite a while, and that mummy hand, I don't know about him. He's kind of weird. Okay. I just hit a switch without knowing it, and that's a star switch. Up here opens a kind of a portal into a temple, I guess. That kind of looks interesting, so I'm going to be taking that, but we're going to need the speed shoes to do anything about it, so I'm just going to kind of wait till these count down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hooray! It's closing back up. Now we grab the speed shoes and go. Grunty's race you cannot beat until you find some faster feet. Gruntilda must not have visuals hooked up because here we come with faster feet. It has to show the opening sequence again, and we're cutting all corners possible. We are going to get up there in record time, I hope. Cut around every corner you possibly can to get up to the top, as that kind of goes without saying. There's some valuable notes up here, and that'll throw you off your note run if you don't know where they are. 1, and drop in with 0 seconds left. That was close. And here we go, right into the water. I kind of wish I would have filled up on health a bit more before I tried to get in here, but here come the mummies. There are somehow dry mummies under the water, which is weird. There's a face down here and a Jiggy. I'm just going to try to grab that really fast, but there we go. Nope. What? Come on, man. Oh, no. I'm going to get back up to the surface. I'm getting low on air and health. I've only got one more chance to... No, up, man. Thank you. Thank you, dude. That means the world to me. 18. We are almost ready to go back to Mad Monster Mansion, but... Please don't get hit. Please. Got it. Every day he's shuffling. That's 2. That really shouldn't be that many. Rare had an obsession with that band before they were even invented. Here's the fill up in the water, and that place used to be filled with hot quicksand, so that'll be valuable for us. Why you just passed the business card? Okay, here we go, and grab another Mumbo token, only one more. And I guess that kind of does it for this episode. Filling that place with water was a pretty valiant act. And I think there's a Jinjo down there. Poor Jinjo that was trapped under all that stuff. So anyway, I will be back next time when I take on finishing Mad Monster Mansion after I find another Mumbo token and back into Gobi's Valley. See you guys then.